I am a senior at NYU, originally from Kansas City, Leawood, Kansas, a small suburb. I did not grow up on a farm. My coming out story is a little funny. I was with my two best friends freshman year. It was probably like early October. We were in my friend Rom's room just right next door, and Enya came on, and my friend and I started singing Enya, and my friend Zoe, who actually had a crush on me at the time, just kind of joked and was like, "Are you gay?" And I said, "Yes." And it was like a bomb went off or something like that, and the music stopped but was still kind of playing. It just kind of went into the background like it would in a movie, and she didn't really believe me, and I had been wanting to tell both of them because I knew they were totally okay with it, and then I finally mustered up the courage and said it, and they needed a cigarette, so we went down and smoked, and then we went and got pizza, and I told them everything that I had been feeling, that I had wanted to say, but didn't really feel like I could because I just wasn't confident enough in myself, and a large part of that had to do with being from a part of the country where it isn't really accepted like it is in New York, and then coming to New York and experiencing how okay it is and how it almost isn't okay not to be who you are, and seeing that it's better to live a life of who you are than living behind some fake kind of made up life that so many people have to do just because they don't have the confidence. So that was that, and then word kind of spread slowly throughout just the NYU community, and then after that it was kind of like a domino effect. I felt so confident that they were so okay, not only so okay but so proud of me coming out, that I called my best friends from Kansas City who were either still in high school or at their colleges, and told them, and they were so happy. And actually I called one of my best friends from home who was a year younger than me, so he was still in high school, and it actually kind of had something to do with everything put together. I came out to him, and at the same time, actually right before me, he came out to me. So that was very funny, looking back at it, and especially since we all had like kind of an idea growing up, or at least I felt like people had an idea that I was gay, and that people that we all kind of thought, but I mean, if you say you're not, then you have to go by what people say. So yeah, that was that. And from there, word spread. I told my parents, and they were totally supportive. And the first thing that came out of both of their mouths was, "Well, I'm going to love you no matter what." So yeah, that was my coming out story. I'm still, I don't know. I'm just happy living my life, and I don't know. I feel like when you come out, it can be as big of a deal as you want it to be. And I just had the mentality. I was like, you know what? This is who I am. It's how I am wired. If obviously, like, if I was straight, life is, I feel like, easier if you're straight. But I'm not, so I'm not going to hide behind something that I'm not. And a lot of times I feel like people make coming out something bigger than it has to be, and it's not. It doesn't define who I am. It just, like, who I sleep with doesn't really dictate who I am, and I don't want that to be the case. I want people to look at me for me. So I was just like, laid it out. I was like, yeah, I'm gay. That's how it is. And yeah, so that was my coming out story.